Lately, I feel like people only listen to me when I'm gone. They only tell me how much they truly love me when they hear that I'm no more. Tears of sorrow dripping down their sad faces, wishing I had stayed for a lot longer. But their guilt keep on screaming, why didn't I spend more time with him when his beating heart was on? The moments we spend with each other is like the best souvenirs we could get. But it's like we always treat each other with total neglect. Is it that we feel closer to people on our phones than people at home? Are we ever going to live a life where true love is like the best thing we've ever known? Like, I don't mean that love your TV shows, I don't mean that love in your favorite song, I don't mean that love he or she promises you just to break that promise after a single fight. No, I mean that love that goes beyond kisses and sex. That love for strangers, families and friends. That love that always puts people first before following the trend. It's like we represent an insensitive generation that some of us are so broke that all we have is money. Until we help each other become better, our hearts are never going to be sunny. And then the best way you can represent this love, the best way is to tag 3 people under this video. Thank you.
Hello guys, Charlie, welcome back. This is another edition of the Review TV interview. And today we are here with my brother ZAYD. ZAYD. Charlie, I'm sorry for spoiling somebody's name. Anyways, Charlie bro, welcome to the Review TV. Welcome. ZAYD, let's just go straight to the point because the people watching this are like, Fifi talks too much, so Charlie. I don't want you, but straight. So ZAYD, Charlie, I heard you I know you were a poet. So like, when did you start? How did it all start?
Alright, I started writing poetry when I was in SHS.
Okay.
Yeah, that was around Form 1. Wait, it was before SHS actually. JHS, getting to the ending.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure what I was doing until I got to SHS. And then I started writing more and I realized, this is what I was meant for. So
nice. So where do you pick up your inspirations from? Where do you pick up your inspirations from?
My inspirations, they are mostly from everything around me. Like everything I see that touches me. Like it reaches, like it touches me in a way, and then I feel like I have to write about this. If I don't write about this feeling will go. So I just write about it and I leave it there.
Okay.
But when it comes to human beings that like people that actually inspire me, it's everyone trying to make a difference in the world. It inspires me to also try to do the same. So.
Okay, I understand. So you said it started at JHS.
Yeah.
Please, I want it more detailed. Like, what happened? Like, when you just there, like, oh, I want to be a poet, or you watch something on your head. Like, what inspired you? Bro?
Yeah, I went for this workshop. It's a leadership and entrepreneurship workshop, and then I saw this guy performing, and I was like, "Yo, I like the way he's expressing himself. Like, he was able to get what he felt through poetry. I've always felt a lot, but like, I knew this would be my thing if I started doing it. So, yeah, I started writing poetry.
So, do you remember the first one you wrote?
Our first poem. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, okay. Will you remember to say it?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Wait, something small, it's...
Oh, you can just give us like 2-3 lines of it.
Okay. Okay. That one, it goes like, as the sun arose with a dazzling beauty, I looked right across the roadside when I saw this glittering figure. She was a type with diamond eyes and cuteness every guy would kill for, so I decided to approach her for a number. Having this feeling of the breeze blowing all over my face as the wind whispered a melody, I tapped her on the shoulder and she quickly turned like she was being assaulted by an enemy. All the time around me froze, so I couldn't get close. It felt like I was watching my favorite movie again for the first time. I began to stammer for the first time, but immediately she smiled. Her beauty became my remedy. Thought of telling her she was fine as wine, so divine that I had to make her mine no matter the time, but I realized those vibes weren't enough to know a lady with such pride. I told her eyes were the best when she told me I had a nice shirt, so I knew she was trying to flirt, so I felt so perplexed.
Hey, Charlie, my man. Hey, so Charlie, JHS, you were looking at shorties where you want to take a number where they win the player.
Hey. JHS, it's starting like that. That air just begin to start. So, and then I was feeling that at that moment. So I was like, yo, that was actually a dream.
Oh, shit. Shit. I was about to ask you, wait, girl, make you write this too.
That was a dream.
Because we got one. We also interviewed another poet. I don't know if you know him. He's called Poetic Dela. He's also a poet, and he told her that he wrote the poem because of a girl. The same thing, JHS. you like this girl, blah 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 blah. So I thought maybe the way you also think, I thought maybe it went the same line, but it also said dream. Like,
Yeah, man, also dream.
I like that. I like that. But Charlie, how do you people come up? How do you people create it? Like, I know the bad, you know. Sometimes maybe I tried. Okay, it wasn't a problem. I was trying to be inspirational. I was even trying to. Nothing. I was just messing up, saying the wrong things. Like, how do people do this?
First, like, you know what you want to write about. You first get inspiration because you can't just stand up and start writing anything. Sometimes you can do that, but like you get stuck somewhere in the middle. So when you start writing, I keep on writing. I write like a page. I keep on writing. No, like that's not a poem. Like it's just what I feel, what I feel.
Okay.
I write, and then I start putting the rhymes in it, and then I start constructing the lines in a poetic form. But I don't use any rule. I just feel like writing whatever I feel. Just put the rhymes. It makes it more entertaining and interesting.
Charlie, bro, the way they talk, check like Charlie be some shackle, you know. They write, then go right. Charlie.
Oh, I
like that. Oh, no, I know you. I mean, big thing. It's like right now. Let's have a discussion. I think it's. Do you think Africans? Because I don't want to say Ghanaians or like I want to put the whole continent in general. Do you think Africans push this kind of things?
Okay, Africans. You see, we mostly like to jam. Like we like entertaining stuff. Entertaining stuff. Yeah. So but poetry is like the basis of music. I feel like it's the basis. And then you can choose to be a poet and you can choose to be a musician. But before you become a good musician, you have to start through poetry.
Yeah.
Looking at Tupac, J. Cole, those guys, they are really good poets because they actually write. You can feel what they write. Like, it touches you.
There's a thing that every rapper is a poet.
Yeah.
So do you believe?
But not every poet is a rapper. Because the rapping is about timing and stuff. You have to,
Oh wow! If you were a poet, I mean, you can learn how to rap, right?
Yeah, I rap also, but like it's not that. It's not that. Yeah.
Don't worry. Today you came here for poet. Next time we'll call you back for the rap part.
Yeah, sure.
So right now I've asked you too much about the poem things. Let's come to your personal life. So, ZAYD.
Yeah, ZAYD.
ZAYD. So what are your hobbies? First, well, I know one of your hobbies is writing.
Yeah.
Apart from writing, like, what do you do on your leisure time? Your favorite food? What do you drink? What do you do when you're bored? Please don't tell me writing is your favorite food.
So where do you start from? My hobby, I like to make videos and then post on Instagram, like videos of me talking.
Okay.
Mostly
drop your Instagram handle so that people...
at ZAYD ADAMSS. ZAYD ADAMSS.
Yeah. Don't worry,
yes.
That's what's happened to me.
ZAYD ADAMSS.
Yeah, so apart from making videos, are there other things? Maybe watching movies?
Oh, I watch movies also.
Okay.
But like making videos is like a priority. I like making videos.
Okay. One day we'll work together.
Yeah.
And ZAYD, what's your favorite food?
I like food, so like anything.
That's my brother, man. That's my brother.
If I'm hungry, anything goes. Like I don't have this food that disgusts me or something.
Really?
Everything goes. I eat everything.
Well, you don't.
But like I have a favorite. Like if for instance wache is there and then maybe yam is there, I'll take wache.
Of course, I will eat yam.
Yeah. Something like that. Something like that.
So wache is your favorite?
Not wache, but something like jollof, wache.
Rice is your favorite?
Yeah, rice is my favorite.
Okay. And music wise, like what do you listen to? Do you listen to hip hop or listen to R&B because you're a poet? So I'll say you people more do hip hop. I know poets really like hip hop, but they like certain kind of rappers.
Yeah, exactly.
So you listen to hip hop?
It's
right?
hip hop, hip hop straight up, and then maybe R&B sometimes. Yeah.
So who's your favorite hip hop artist?
Favorite like
Ghana. First, you have to give them another
Ghana, globally, locally.
Yeah.
Hip hop artists in Ghana, I'll say Omar Sterling. I like the way his rhymes are. Omar Sterling.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you picked Manifest.
Manifest is there, but like Omar Sterling.
Yeah, Bob, Charlie. Omar Sterling is a different kind of rapper.
Yeah, he's unique.
And outside your world, like in the world, J. Cole, I guess.
Yeah, J. Cole, exactly.
Because you mentioned it.
J. Cole, exactly.
Okay, now guys, we've gotten to know a little bit about ZAYD. Now let's come back to the working life. So apart from poetry, what else do you do?
as I said, making videos, and then through that I'm getting platform gigs. Like I'm getting
nice.
big, small. Through the videos, it's not big, but like people are noticing me through that.
One thing, never say it's not big. Even if you perform to one person, and you're able to woo that person, you just woo the crowd. Like,
I see that.
Yeah. Like that one, I never agree with artists if they say, "Oh no, me I be." Nah, if you keep saying you're underground, you forever be underground. So now you are getting gigs.
Yeah, I'm getting gigs.
One here and there. Yeah, okay. So apart from those, any other thing?
Well,
you mentioned you wanted to be a filmmaker.
Yeah, I wanted to be a filmmaker too. Like trying to blend my poetry to making films together.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know this guy, this Tom Power.
No.
He's okay. Like they blend. He's a rapper. He does it in the form of a film, like a conversation, like Kobolo and Mensa.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I'm sure what you're talking about.
Those kind of films, those stuff. I like to.
And then I watched one. Like what you're saying, I watched one. There was this guy, Jay Lucas. I don't know if you know him. It was called I'm Not a Racist.
Yeah, Joyner Luca. Yeah, Joyner Luca. That guy, he's straight up. That guy,
wow, like
he's everything.
I saw him do that. Like I'm not a racist. A white guy and a black guy. So
yeah.
those are the kind of things you want to do.
Exactly.
Wow, Charlie, this brother's about to take Africa to a different level. Not only Ghana, because if I'm talking about the whole continent. Because Charlie,
exactly.
ZAYD. So now let's come back to your poetry. Any recent have you released anything do you have a book or you're thinking of writing a book?
I've not thought of writing yet,
well,
because I really don't like reading. I don't like it. That's what I think that's what makes me a different kind of poet.
Has changed.
I think
I don't like reading.
Yeah, I think that's what makes me a different kind of poet, because I like listening than hearing, like reading.
Okay.
That makes me. I don't know about other poets, but me, I don't like reading. But I want to develop the habit, because I learned reading is really, really productive.
Yeah, I don't like to admit I don't like reading, but Charlie. No, hey, you just made an interview interesting now. Wow. So wait. A poet doesn't But wait, you've read a couple of books or nothing?
Okay, yeah, I've started reading some books and then I'll stop. Those kind of things.
What books have you read?
Okay, stories. I've read stories, and then stories like I've forgotten.
Don't worry, bro.
But I've read other books like leadership books and stuff by Maxwell or something. I've read these books.
So do you plan on writing a book too soon? I mean, you're a poet.
No time soon, yeah. Not now.
Okay.
Not now.
So are you in school now?
I'm done. I completed this year.
Oh, okay. What's
high school? Idinaman is in Central Region.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, this is the first. You see, you only get it on Review TV. A poet that doesn't read. You're not learning.
Oh, Charlie.
It's only Review TV. You hear this, so Charlie. We bring out all the good stuff. Okay, ZAYD. So, do you have any message for upcoming? Because you've been there for a while now. Wait, let me say roughly how many years?
That's 4 years, I guess.
4 years.
4 to 3 years. Let's say 3 years. Because I got serious with this in SHS for 1, so 3 years.
Yeah. Wait, SHS, what happened? What made you get serious? Was it that people actually beginning to listen to you?
They weren't listening. It started but I like performing, but my guys, although maybe they, you see, when I started doing it, honestly speaking, the girls started coming because they like the way I was speaking.
My man.
I'm being honest here.
Girls can dance.
Exactly.
If you're funny, they like you.
And then no one was doing it in the school.
Oh.
So when people saw me doing it, some people also started doing it, and it became a thing. They knew me for that poetry thing, and then they were saying I used to rap English on the stage. They didn't know it was poetry. They knew it was poetry, but they thought I was rap.
So you're saying people thought you were rapping on stage instead of saying poems. So how did you tell them yo guys, listen, this is not rap, this is poetry?
They found out because I wasn't using any beat. I used instrumentals once, just piano.
Oh, okay.
Apart from that,
too,
no, I don't play. I want to learn, but I've not started yet.
I want to learn everything.
I want to blend it with music and then try to see what I get, make it unique.
Okay. Oh, don't worry.
So
if you are not, I'm saying, I always say this: if you are not 40 yet, you've not filled in life. So, Charlie, you can learn anything you want. If you are not 40 yet, you've not filled in life. So, as you said,
Yeah, as I started, the girls started coming, and then later on, I realized that it wasn't the girls that was making me happy. I was doing this because I like performing on stage. Like, I like the vim. People really felt that thing, like and it became a thing, and then other people started doing it, and then
the amazing thing is, people are watching you and people are actually listening.
Yeah.
I know that actually feels very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
But when I started, I didn't know they were like, I wasn't sure they were listening. Because I thought I was just like disturbing them because no one was listening. Because it was like, this guy, what's he doing? We like fancy, you know, it wasn't on me.
When I was in SHS, anytime dude, like, poets come and stand on stage and become, massa, we just like, get off.
That thing song.
We want the rappers and things, but
now
they're actually making it big. They're actually making it big. So, Zai, do you have any message for people who want to do poet and are like, oh, it's not good job for Ghana here, not good make our way so like, do you have any message for them?
Like, all I have to say is like, stay true to yourself. What you want to do, you are the only person who knows what you want to do. And then if you make society or other people dictate what you want to do, like, you are going to live with regrets. I've seen people who tell me that, like this thing when I was in school, I used to do it, but now see how my life has turned out. Like, everything is, although their life turned out in a good way, but like, they weren't happy. Some people weren't happy because they didn't do what exactly they wanted to do because of what society was saying. They were dictating their dreams and stuff.
Okay. Wow, that's nice. Hey, babe, before I forget, has your family been supportive?
My mom doesn't like that I'm doing this.
That was
one way, but now I'm convincing her because
parents.
Yeah, exactly.
What about your dad?
My dad, he doesn't say anything. He just the first time he heard that I made poetry, he told me I should add more religion to it. I shouldn't make it, okay. Because you see, I'm from a very, very religious family. So
Muslim people, like, you're Muslim.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a Muslim.
Yeah, you people are strict. You people are strict.
Exactly.
And mostly I heard that your dad's side, like, they don't joke around.
Yeah, but my dad, he's cool. My mom, she's like, you see, I was doing science in SHS, and then my grades, I was doing well in junior high, but when I went to senior high, my grades weren't that good. It wasn't impressive. So she was like, this poetry that I'm doing is going to interrupt my studies and stuff. So she was like, I'm wasting my time, those things.
Oh, Charlie. Mommy, no.
But everyone knows.
He's always saying that. Don't worry. If the dollar starts coming, her mind will change.
She was impressed actually the first time I performed at my brother's wedding.
Oh, okay.
My stepbrother's wedding. She was impressed. Like, she was like, everyone was telling her, this is your son. That was when I came out to my family. Like, everyone knew. They knew, but like, it wasn't serious. But that wedding, I brought everything out.
Charlie. Man, you mash up the place. Anyway, Zai, Charlie, thank you for coming and having
fun.
Thanks,
Charlie.
I don't want you to go, but Charlie, my producer is worrying me that we have to cut, Charlie. We have to pay the bills. So, Zai, Charlie, thank you for coming. So, before you leave, drop your social media handle. So that the people will know what to look for you. And your YouTube one too, Charlie. Drop everything.
YouTube, you can find me at ZAYD ADAMSS. Twitter at ZAYD ADAMSS. Instagram at ZAYD ADAMSS. So
okay, it's basically the same thing. Charlie, before you leave, I want you to give us a freestyle of your poem. One of your poems.
Okay. We're living in a world where no one hears you when you cry. Only time they accept you when you approach them with a lie. Please tell me that it's false as you stare into my eye. We try to hide the real, but faking it with a smile. These tissues on our hearts, just trying to hide the scars. Scared to express to people who really are. Blinded by the fact that they won't accept you after that. I know of a girl whose family's like the poorest in my hood, but anytime she comes to school, she's always looking cool. Rolling with the girls wearing most expensive shoes, if you could see their eyes watching anytime they're on the move. I also know of a guy who just gave up on his dreams, just because his father told him exactly what he needs, claiming that his father also had that stupid dream of having a son who only followed to his lead. It seems for acceptance we put on any mask, living our lives like a shoulder on a task, following these codes that we don't tend to ask. Only with them we could make it, or without them we could pass.
Yeah, nice. Charlie, I bet when the girls watching this, don't pray, don't go and like his social media and DM him. He's a serious person, Charlie. Anyways, Charlie, thank you for coming. This was a review TV. I hope you come here again one day and Charlie. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
I wish I could tell you that I love society, but I don't. I'm not scared to admit the fact that she has made me focus on what she likes, neglecting what I want. All these years, I kept my mouth shut, suffering silently, despite the fact that my dreams were limited like a font. She told me I can't do this because it is abnormal. Told me I can't say this because it makes me a moron. Never understood the fact